To start off the 2025 season, LeBron James plans to go on a farewell tour, so 2K predicting it is going to be his last season. What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. I know it's been a little bit. It's been like 2 weeks, and I know I said I was going to start getting consistent again on this channel, and I promise you, we still are. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's still watching the videos, and before this video does start, drop a comment down below right now who you think is winning the 2025 NBA season, who's going to win the championship. My pick is the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think the Thunder are going to win the championship this year if I had to pick right now, but it's going to be a really tough Western Conference playoff, so really anyone come out that west, but my pick's the Thunder. Let me know who you guys think. But yeah, let's get into the video. Today's video is basically just going to be simulating the 2025 NBA season. So yeah, we're basically using the new game. There's new rosters with Cat on the Knicks and Julius Randle's on the T-Wolves. I didn't really understand that trade too much. I think the Knicks won that trade. I don't know. I'm really worried about how that floor spacing is going to be in Minnesota, but I guess we're going to see how it plays. I mean, they honestly might not even start Rudy and just not play him as much, because I feel like the league's starting to finally see, like, Rudy Gobert is not good at basketball. Yeah, he can grab like 13 boards in a regular season game, but in the playoffs, he doesn't show up. He does not look like defensive player of the year in the playoffs. Let's start sipping the season. Let's see who 2K predicts for the MVP. Let's see who 2K predicts for the NBA championship. Now, I am leaving injuries on, but I actually forgot. I gotta go turn the sliders down because people get hurt like every 2 seconds if you don't turn the sliders down. So we're gonna leave injuries on just because, I mean, it's realistic to the NBA season. But we're gonna turn it at like we'll leave it at like 15 instead of 50. 50 is way too high. People will not get hurt that much. So all right, so we are at the All-Star break. The Celtics are currently the #1 seed in the East at 37-18. The Pacers 34-19 with the 2 seed. Then we got a two-way tie between the Cavs and the Knicks. Surprisingly, I don't know how this is happening. Dame Lillard and Giannis on the Milwaukee Bucks are 21-33, and the 76ers with Embiid, Maxey, Paul George are 20-34. So I mean, there's still a way they get. I mean, there's obviously still a way they get back in the playoffs, because all you gotta do is get to the 10th seed for the play-in. They're only 4 back, but they're gonna have to start winning games. Over in the West, the Mavericks are the leaders at 43-13, T-Wolves 40-16, and the OKC Thunder at 36-18 with the Spurs in the top 5. So Wemby and Chris Paul in the top 5, 34-19, and then the rest of the West is just really closely contested. The Nuggets right now are not even in a playoff spot. Same with the Clippers and Pelicans. So it'll be interesting to see if they can sneak their way into the playoffs. The Nuggets or Clippers don't make the playoffs. That's ridiculous, but I mean, the West is really competitive. But and if we want to look at the East All-Stars real quick, Jalen Brunson and Halliburton are the starting backcourt. We got Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum. So I'm guessing this is a starting 5 right here. We got Trae Young off the bench, Dame Lillard off the bench, Paul George off the bench, Jaylen Brown, Siakam, Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell, and that's the All-Star team for the East. And now in the West, Luka is actually hurt with a twisted right ankle, so he might not even play in the All-Star game. But he is the starting point guard, or backcourt, not really a point guard, but it's just him and Shea kind of sharing the point guard role, the backcourt in the starting lineup. Jokic, and then LeBron and AD, so 2 Lakers in the starting lineup. Edwards off the bench, Kyrie off the bench, Sabonis, Wemby making his first All-Star game, Kawhi making the All-Star game, Julius Randle, and Steph Curry. All right, the dunk contest is Shadon Sharpe, Amon Thompson, Scoot Henderson, and Nasher Thompson. If like Ja Morant and like Zion were participating in it, we'd go on and watch it, but honestly, could really care less who wins that. In the 2K dunk contest, I'm not even gonna waste your guys' time. They're so weak this year. I don't know what it is, but they just go up and put in like one-hand dunks, or just like standing 2-hand dunks, and like the judges give it like a 10. I don't know. The game's broken. All right, Luka wins the MVP, 32 points per game, 10 boards, 10 assists. So averaging a triple-double. Zach winning the Kia Rookie of the Year. I don't even know how to say his name. I really, like I was saying, I've said this in a couple videos. I didn't even know who this guy was before the draft. I don't know if that's just bad ball knowledge on my part, or he just literally was not getting any hype, because I just never heard of him. Amon Thompson, 6th man of the year. Wemby winning the DPOY with a 27-13, 3.8 assists, 1.6 steals, 3 blocks a game season. So a really good second season from Wemby. Amon Thompson also winning the most improved player. Giannis winning the clutch player of the year. Jason Kidd coach of the year at 65-17 with the #1 seed in the Western Conference and the #1 seed in the NBA as well. All NBA first team is Luka, Shea, Wemby, Giannis, and Jokic. Jokic has a sprained right knee, and he is day to day. I don't even know if the Nuggets made the playoffs though. So if they did though, he is hurt going into the playoffs. I didn't even check the rosters. We're gonna look at the rosters right when we get out of this, or not rosters, the standings right when we get out of the first team screen. Ants on the All-NBA second team along with Embiid, Sabonis, LeBron, and Trae Young. So LeBron in his final year of the NBA, dropping a 26.4 points per game season, 6.6 boards, 7.8 assists. So near a triple double. I mean, not obviously like kind of near, a bit more near a double-double than a triple-double, but a great last season for 40-year-old LeBron James. And then the All-NBA defensive team is Wemby, Giannis, Mobley, Bam, and Joel. So all centers and forwards. All right, so we are in the playoffs now. The Western Conference playoffs are the Kings and Nuggets in the play-in, and then the Lakers and the Suns. Gonna be interesting to see if Jokic laces the shoes up for that game and goes out and plays, because he is hurt right now on day-to-day with that knee injury. The Celtics got all the way back to the 1 seed. The Sixers didn't even make the playoffs. The Bucks are in the 10th seed. I don't know how the Sixers don't even make the playoffs, but yeah, especially like when the Bulls are making the playoffs, I don't know how the Sixers don't make it. But and it looks like Jokic is out for the play-in game, which I mean doesn't matter as much, because the 7-8, whoever loses that, gets a chance. And I just accidentally hit simulate the whole plan. I meant to hit simulate that game, but the Nuggets still won without Jokic. Sacramento, though, went on to beat Phoenix. So KD and LeBron not even making the playoffs, like actual playoffs. I don't really think making the play-in counts as playoffs. And out the East, the Bucks lose to the Hawks, and the Hawks went out and beat the Magic. So this is the playoff picture for the 2025 NBA season. We're going to start simulating through these games, and if we get any close game 6s, game 7s, we're definitely going to hop in and watch them. So it looks like the only series that is 3-2 right now, the rest of them are 3-1, is this New York Miami series. The OKC Thunder were able to sweep the Warriors. Mavs able to get by the Kings in 5 games. Bulls able to get by the Cavs in 5 games. And we might not have that many close series in the first round. We got the Boston Celtics though versus the Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta Hawks are only down 1 game. It is a 3-2 series, and it is at the Hawks home court. So let's see if the Hawks can force a game 7. 3-point game with 20 seconds left. We will hop in and watch this. It is going to be Boston's ball though, so actually we're not gonna hop in and watch this, because I'm not just gonna sit here and watch free throws. 114-108, Boston does advance. Trae Young with 29, not enough to get his team over the hump. Jason Tatum with 29, Derek White 24, and Brown 23. Celtics, the reigning champs, advancing on to another round. And we do got a game 7 in Toronto, or not in Toronto, it's gonna be in Indy, with the Pacers and the Raptors. 107-105, a close game in the fourth quarter. We got 110-110, 112-112, 115-113 with a minute left. We're just gonna kind of get under a minute and hop in. All right, we're at 59 seconds. 117-116 is going to be Indy's ball. TJ McConnell is hurt. That is a new injury sign this year. I've not seen that this year. It's a little different than last year. Siakam with the ball down low in the post, trying to take a 3-point lead. Goes up with a shot. He misses. And maybe I should turn. I mean, I don't know. The yellow injuries are just like tweaks, and like they could still play on them, which is realistic. I mean, no one's truly healthy, I feel like, after an 82-game season. As we were yapping, Bruce Brown gets a tough bucket, putting the Raptors up 1 point. Siakam with the ball on Chris Boucher. He hits the shot, and it's 119-118. Pacers at home, 26 seconds left. Down to Scotty Barnes versus Siakam in the post. Barnes picked his dribble up, throws it out to Grady. Not trying to say that last name, but Grady with the ball, throwing it to Emmanuel quickly. 6 seconds left. This might be the last shot of the game. Throws up a 3, is going to miss, and the not the 76ers, the Indiana Pacers are going to advance. 7th seed Toronto almost knocked them off. They came within 3 points of knocking them off. Tyrese with a 33-point game to advance the I keep wanting to call them the 76ers, to advance the Indiana Pacers to the next round of the playoffs. And we got the next round matchups set. The West matchups are really good. The East matchups, I mean, the Knicks series should be good, but I mean, I feel like the Celtics should kill the Bulls. All right, so through 5 or 6 games of the series, this is what the matchups are looking like. 3-1 Celtics, 3-1 Pacers, 3-1 Mavs, and 3-2 Thunder. So a lot of 3-1s around the boards. Let's see if anyone can bring it back and bring a game 7. This is the only series that is 3-2. It is the Thunder versus the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are up 3-2, right? Thunder are yeah, the Thunder just got eliminated. Ant drops a 30-point game. Randall with 27. McDaniels 12. SGA got hurt in the game. He only played 9 minutes, 10-point game. That's disappointing for OKC. So my pick to win it all does get bounced in the second round of the playoffs, but our best player did get hurt in an elimination game only 9 minutes in, so that's just unlucky. As we got 3-2s in Boston and Chicago and New York, and we're gonna have 2 game 7s in the Eastern Conference. So both of those series, I just accidentally simmed that one. Knicks win. Was it a close one? Okay, it wasn't even a close game, so we wouldn't even have been able to hop in anyway. Brunson with a 37-point game. Bridges with 30 in a 20-point victory, I think that was, for the Knicks. I don't know. I'm not really too good at math, but I did just see something pop across the screen. I'm looks like OG Anunoby got hurt in that game and is out for the year. But yeah, let's get into game 7, Boston, Chicago. If Boston loses to the Bulls on their home floor in game 7, we should just take away his last year's championship for him, because there's just no way. And it looks like that's actually what's going to happen. Well, the Celtics just kind of brought it back. They're down 6 with 48 seconds left. It's not impossible, but if it's not their ball right here, it's probably over. It's the Bulls' ball. It's most likely over. All right, looks like they got to stop though. So let's watch this Celtics possession. Maybe with a 3-pointer and a stop, they got a chance. P. Giddy guarding Jaylen Brown. Let's see what he can do to Tatum in the corner. Tatum for 3. He smokes it. And P. Giddy and the Bulls. Lonzo Ball's actually playing basketball too. I just saw Lonzo in a Bulls uniform. So he came back, and P. Giddy is going to ice the game with that free throw. I definitely would not have predicted a Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals if I was picking the Eastern Conference. But he does, as Tatum shoots 5 for 17 and 2 for 10 from the floor, dropping 27. Peyton Pritchard, I don't know why Peyton Pritchard's shooting 14 shots, but yeah, he needs to stick to like backup minutes and getting Tatum's Gatorade. I don't know why he put up 14 shots. But we are to the conference finals. Dallas Mavericks versus the Timberwolves, and the Knicks versus the Bulls. I'm predicting a Dallas New York NBA Finals. Let's see if I'm right. All right, New York is up 3-2 on Chicago. We're gonna simulate through that game. We're going to a game 7 over there. It's gonna be game 7 at Madison Square Garden, and then we got game 6 it's gonna be in Minnesota, and they're up 3-2. So Minnesota has a good chance to close that out. Let's get into this game first. Game 6 in Minnesota. Timberwolves up 3-2 on the series, trying to make it to their first finals with the Anthony Edwards group. And that's exactly what they're going to do unless they go T-Mac, there's no way they come back. 103-90. The Minnesota Timberwolves take the series home. Naz Reid with 25. Julius Randle with 22, 12, and 6. And Ant with a 16-point game, going on to the NBA Finals. And let's see what the New York Knicks can do here, though. Chicago Bulls are up 13 points, and I know some of you guys might be, because I have like my user team is the Bulls, I just picked them. It doesn't matter because it's just on like the normal default difficulty, so of like the 50 simulator difficulty, so it's the same thing. I honestly feel like when you have a team selected, it might make it a little harder on the sim difficulty for them to do good, and they're still doing good. Wait, hold on. The game's not over, though. They might have just blew a lead. They kind of just took the lead back. They just won by 18 points. The Bulls are going to the finals. Vucevic with a Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Luka winning the West Finals MVP. I mean, those are insane numbers he just put up, but they didn't even advance. So I feel like he shouldn't have got that just because the Timberwolves actually won, but those are ridiculous numbers Luka just put up. And we got a Minnesota Timberwolves, Chicago Bulls NBA championship. I mean, I'll go off the Bulls just because I could see someone in the comments saying that, even though it does not matter at all. I'm telling you guys, it does not matter, but I'll go off them on team select, as the Bulls are up, they were up 2-1. Now it's 2-2. 3-2 Timberwolves. Can they close it out and be this year's NBA champion? And the Timberwolves are going to close it out 122-97. Not even. That was 122-97 with a minute left. 132-102. The pickup of Julius Randle for the Timberwolves seems to be that they won the trade. 26.7 points per game for Ant, winning a Finals MVP. P. Giddy tried to get the Bulls that game win, but 25 points just wasn't enough. 12 for 14 shooting. He played a really good game, actually. Randall, though, with 25, 10 and 5 in the elimination game. Ant with 23, Conley with 24, and the T-Wolves bring home the 2025 NBA championship. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you guys think that is right. Like I said, drop your NBA Finals predictions and let me know. Actually, yeah, let's do a matchup. If you were watching it this late in the video, drop a matchup. So drop who you think is winning the Eastern Conference and Western Conference and meeting up in the finals. And yeah, that is going to be it for the video. I just did get a face cam, so face cam reveal in the next video. But yeah, if you made this far in the video, drop a like. I appreciate you staying till the end. See you guys in the next video. Peace.